Hey, what's happening, guys? So, as always, the video's late. um, I have a legitimate excuse this time. I did actually film the video about 6 or 7 times yesterday. For my Wednesday video, obviously today's Thursday. In my defense, I looked absolutely knackered on the video because I filmed it straight after work at 5 o'clock and it didn't go down very well. And then I filmed it later on, sort of like 11 o'clock at night. And I just kind of waffled and I just thought, I don't think anybody wants to see that. So basically today, the video that I'm going to be talking about, the topic, as you can see in the title, is basically about franchises that either you used to like but don't like anymore because of games that they've released since, or I suppose really could work it either way, is the franchises that you didn't like and then now you do like, or even, which some of the franchises I mentioned you did and then didn't and then did and then do again, do again, or something like that. You know what I mean? So we'll see what we come up with. So basically, what I mean by that is, so for example, I'm in my early 30s. I grew up in the 90s. Was all about the arcades, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, all that sort of stuff. And for me, one of my favourite ever games is Mortal Kombat. I had the Mega Drive, so you best believe that cheat was on there with the blood. And obviously Mortal Kombat 2 was amazing. I did play Mortal Kombat 3 in the arcade, but I never owned it. And I played on Trilogy on the PS1. But then after that, it kind of lost me. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't massively interested in it anyway because I had other consoles and I was always trying to get the cheaper games. You know, I'd have to be really selective with what I picked. And yeah, so sort of up to the Trilogy period, I was happy with them. But then after that, they kind of went downhill for me, like the Sub-Zero Chronicles story, whatever it is, the Origins game on the N64. Even Mortal Kombat 4, I've played it in recent years and I'm like, couldn't really get on with it. And all the 3D games, like I know that not technically classed as 3D, but all like all the 3D games since, up until X. X and 11 are amazing. I love them, especially X. I think X slightly edges it against 11 for me, because now 11 has to follow X, and X hit the mark really, really well. Also, Street Fighter. Love Street Fighter 2 and its 25 renditions and re-releases and whatever else it had with its extra characters and its turbo mode and blah blah blah. And yeah, but I never actually had the Alpha series or anything when I was younger. So I only found that out in sort of, I say recent years. I did have EX plus Alpha on the PS1, and I actually really liked it at the time. And I played it again sort of in the last couple of years. I didn't really like it, and I swapped it, sold it, whatever I've done. I can't remember. I think I swapped it. And yeah, I mean, I've got the latest one on PS4 as a free download, and I don't really like it. I don't know what it is. It just, for me, it's lost its charm, and I don't think it's that great. Unless I'm just crap at the game. I don't know what it is. Sonic is a mega for me as well. The Sonics on the Master System, the Game Gear. I know that obviously Game Gear and the Master System, very similar games, if not basically ports sort of thing. Obviously, I much prefer the Mega Drive versions. I don't have a Saturn or anything like that, or a 32X or anything like that, so I'm not classing those games. But up until sort of the Knuckles period, Sonic and Knuckles, it lost it for me after that, because it more became about, oh, you can play with Sonic in 3D. Okay, great. And I know people that absolutely love the Dreamcast games and things like that, and the games on the GameCube, and I don't at all. Don't like the 3D aspect. I don't feel like I'm in control of him at all. It's just horrible. I like literally left to right, jump. That's about it. Oh, and spin dash. Obviously, gotta have the spin dash. That's it for me. And when Sonic Mania came out, obviously I went absolutely crazy for it. I really, really like it. But yeah, I mean, there's other things that you could kind of touch on. Like, for example, I'm not a major fan of Zelda, but I do like what Zelda's like now, like in more recent years. So I like Phantom Hourglass. but I don't like Wind Waker. It's like, why? I mean, that's kind of verging more on to do with the fact that I'm not a big fan of Zelda or like Pokemon. I like what Pokemon used to be like, but not so much now. And I like the aspect of walking around. Like, my favourite game that I've got is Emerald on the GBA, and I got very, very far in that game. I think I got a little bit stuck, and I might have done something out of order, I don't know. But I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I mean, it's really just about sort of what your thoughts and feelings are. I mean, what do you guys consider to be a franchise that you did like and you fallen out of love with for whatever reason, or vice versa? You know, GTA is a good example. The games, obviously, I like the games when I was younger, and they're amazing now. But to be fair, there's kind of too much to do almost. You could say Rockstar's notorious for that, which I'm not complaining about it, but I've kind of lost. I mean, that's just like my time of life as well. I don't have the time to sink in that amount of time to a game. But yeah, also what I forgot to do is kind of shout outs and thank yous. Shout out first of all to Cooper's World. He shouted me out in his video. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. Anytime anybody shouts me out, I'm always very thankful. But also, people could let me know if I missed their video or anything like that. Literally, how you have done is saying, you know, so and so sent me or so and so shouted you out. I appreciate that very, very much so. And also, hello to Tutti UK. I actually met him at a car boot and he recognised me because of my voice, he said. So yeah, hi Tutti. And no, I didn't get anything from that car boot at all. It was gutting. But I did get what you will see in my pickups video that I've already filmed for Friday, what I got at another car boot on the same day. So yeah, I look forward to seeing all your answers, guys, and have a great day.